Hi, I'm Tammy and welcome to Chair Yoga. We'll begin with a gentle practice, practicing in a chair without arms, and we'll just use that as an extension of our body to do our practice today. We'll start by noticing the breath and sitting into your seat, really feeling the seat underneath you and your feet firmly rooted on the ground. And with an eyes closed or a soft gaze, maybe you just look on the floor somewhere in front of you as you notice your breathing. Notice the qualities of the breath as we begin to dissolve all the thoughts of the things that we did prior to coming today and nor visiting the things that we're going to do thereafter. We'll use the breath to link ourselves to the present moment, inhaling through the nose, exhale out through the mouth in an open mouth sigh. And then we begin to smooth that out. Inhale through the nose, exhaling, and then inhaling and exhaling through a closed mouth breath. Inhale. Begin to smooth it out a little at a time. And then if it feels okay to do, you can close your eyes, if you haven't already, and put your hands at your heart center with your thumbs at your sternum as you offer up your intention for your practice today. Making it a purposeful practice. So something that you want out of your practice today, just adding that layer. And then we'll set it aside as we open the eyes and the hands back on the lap. And so we'll begin again to arrive in our practice with breathing in through the nose and shrugging the shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhaling, rolling them down on the back. Maybe the hands come out to the side. Inhale, bring the shoulders up, back and around, giving yourself some space between your arms and your body. Inhaling back up, then down. A few times like this. Inhaling and exhaling. So we begin to link the movement with our breath. Exhaling back and forth. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling back and forth like that. And then set the hands back on the lap. And we'll take one hand out to the side. Put your gaze to the hand. And then watch the hand as it crosses the body and to the other shoulder. So your gaze is on the hand the whole time that your arm moves out to the side. So we'll do that a few times like that. Inhaling, sweep the arm out to the side. And then exhale back to center. Inhale out to the side. Exhale back to center. To the side. Exhale to center and cross over to the other side. Back and forth like this. Pause after your exhale. And then one more time. Pause after your inhale. Exhale, cross it back over. Pause. And then put the hand back on the lap. So we'll take the other hand out to the side. Inhale, sweep the arm out to the side. Inhale. Exhale, back over to the other shoulder. Inhale, out to the side. Exhale to the other shoulder. Your gaze the whole time on the hand as it sweeps out to the side. And then back to the shoulder again. Inhaling, crossing back and forth like that. A few more times like that. Inhaling and exhaling. Pause after your exhale. Inhale. Pause after your inhale. Exhale. Pause. And then back to the lap again. And this time we'll take the arm out in front with a little space between you and your arm. So a little bit out to the side. Exhale, the hand comes back down. So inhale, the alternate arm comes up. Maybe you lift your gaze to reach the arm towards that direction as you move the arm too, or simply gaze forward if that doesn't feel right in your neck. So inhale, the arm comes up. Alternating arms back down to the lap or down by the side. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back up. Exhale, back down. A few more times like this, alternating, moving with your own pace of your own breath. Sweeping the arms back up, lengthening, feeling some space that you make in the side ribs as you lengthen the arm up towards the sky. So pause after your inhale, up there, lengthening through the fingertips. Exhale, pause. Inhale, back up. Exhale, down back to the lap and pause. One more time on the other side. And exhale, lower. For a normal breath in and a normal breath out. And then scoot to the edge of your chair. With the hands on the lap, we'll slide them back towards the hips and lift the heart and lift the gaze, arching the back. Cow pose. We'll take a sitting cat-cow where we actually round out the spine, slide the hands towards the knees. Inhaling and exhaling, alternating, arching the back and rounding out the spine. Maybe you lift the gaze when you lift up. Exhale, the gaze comes down. Inhaling, it comes back up. Exhaling, back down and rounding out just as much as it feels right to you. Inhaling, arching the back. Exhaling, back down and neutralizing. Move with the spine, just kind of moving and warming up the spine here. Rounding out the spine in cat pose, hands reach forward towards the knees. Inhaling, the elbows bend as you slide the hands towards your hips. Exhaling and inhaling back to center. Pause for a normal breath in and a normal breath out. A few times here. And then widen the stance. Sit on the edge of the chair as we lower the trunk as we bend forward in a forward fold. Inhaling, the hands stay on the knees. So keeping a neutral spine, long through the neck. Exhale, forward fold. We're doing a little bit at a time, doing a little bit more as you feel comfortable to do. So exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up. Pause if you get dizzy or you need a pause. Exhale, lower. When you're ready to exhale and lower. Inhaling, coming back up. Pause for a normal breath in and a normal breath out. We've been doing it a few times or two, but if you're okay to go ahead and exhale, lower, forward fold once again, and if you feel comfortable reaching towards the floor, the hands down, lower the gaze. Take a breath here, and then bring your hands back up on your lap to press yourself back up to sitting. Exhale here, pause for a normal breath in and a normal breath out. On your next exhale, lower, forward fold, and take another breath here with the hands on the knees or reach for the floor. Deep breath in, full breath out. Bring the hands back on the knees and breathe as you come back up to sitting tall in your spine. Pause here for a normal breath in and a normal breath out. We'll reach both hands up towards the sky. This time, inhaling, the arms come up. Maybe the gaze lifts as well. Exhale, lower the hands by the sides. Inhaling, coming back up. The palms can reach forward. Exhale, the palms can face towards one another as you lower them back down. Whatever feels right in your shoulders. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhaling, lower them back down. Inhaling, back up again. Exhale, lower them back down. Pause with the hands on the lap, just noticing your breath, Noticing the sensations in your body and allowing those sensations to inform your practice as you move within your own limits. And then we'll begin again with bringing the feet crossed either at the ankle, so bring your left or your right ankle on over the ankle. If it's available to you, you can cross at the knees. For an eagle pose, sweep the hands out to the side. If the left thigh is on top, then the right arm gives you a hug on top here. If that's not available, hold the elbows. If it's okay, go ahead and reach for the shoulders or shoulder blades. So we've got our arms in eagle pose, our knees in eagle pose. Inhale, lift the gaze and lift the chest. Maybe the elbows lift too. Exhaling, round it out like we did in cat-cow. As you lower the gaze, lower the elbows. Take a deep breath in here. And feel the back ribs spread. Exhale here. On the next inhale, lift the gaze, lift the chest. Exhale, rounding out, lowering back down towards the lap. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the elbows, lift the chest. Exhale, back to center. Unwind the arms, bring them out to the side, and then unwind the feet. So we'll take the other leg crossing at the ankle or at the knee, and then sweep the arms out first to give yourself a hug with the opposite arm on top this time, either at the elbow or at the shoulder. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the heart, lift the elbows if that's available. Exhale, rounding it out in the spine as you lower down towards the lap. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. Exhale here, finding space in the side body and back of the ribs. Inhale, lift the gaze, lift the heart, lift the elbows if that's available. Exhale, rounding it out towards the lap once again. Take another deep breath here. Inhaling and exhaling. On the next inhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze, lift the elbows. Exhale, back to center. Unwind the hands out to the side, and then unwind the feet and the hands down by the sides. Inhaling, shrug the shoulders up, back, and around. Give yourself a few shoulder rolls backwards as you pause here for a normal breath in and a normal breath out. And we'll start with switching over and turning to the side of the chair, holding the back of the chair for warrior one. The front leg lowers, the knee under the hip, and you can curl the back toe under if that's available to you. So your hand can be on the hip and your gaze forward for warrior one. If it's available, bring the hand up in front and a little bit away from the body, and deep breath here. The gaze is forward. Deep breath in and a full breath out. And if it's available, bend the elbow in like a goalpost, like we did earlier. Inhaling, coming back up. Exhaling, elbow comes back down. So we'll move with our breath. Inhale, the arm comes up. Exhale, elbow bend and maybe a little bit of space, lifting the chest without overarching in the back. So inhale, the arm comes up. Exhale, the bend in the elbow happens. And the next inhale, pause here for a normal breath in and a normal breath out. Maybe the other arm lifts up to the side as both arms are up if you're secure in your seat. Otherwise, hold the back of the chair. And then lower the hand to the back of the chair, lower the hand, front hand, and then turn towards the front of the chair. We'll take another cat-cow here. Exhale, rounding out the spine, the hands come towards the knees. Inhale, sliding them towards the hip. Lift the heart and lift the gaze. Exhaling, rounding out the spine. Inhaling, arching it, lifting it up. Exhaling and inhaling. Pause for a normal breath in and a normal breath out. We'll turn to the other side for warrior one. So on the edge of your chair, the ankle is directly under the knee in the front, and the arm can be on the hip, the hands at the hip, or hands out to the side. Exhale, we'll bend the elbow, and then inhale, reach it back up towards the sky. So exhale, bend the elbow, maybe the elbow comes back a little bit with the tone in the lower belly to protect the back. Inhaling, lift the gaze straight out in front. Exhale, rebend the elbow. Inhale, the arm comes up. Exhale, bend the elbow. Inhaling back up. Exhale, rebend. Inhale, pause with the arm up in the sky, and maybe the other arm meets it for a normal breath in and a normal breath out. Pause here with breathing and supporting. Lower the hands, and then bring yourself back to center for another cat-cow. Exhaling, rounding out into cat pose. Inhaling, arching the back and lifting the gaze and lifting the heart. Exhaling and inhaling, rounding out and arching. So a nice neutralizing movement at the spine. Pause here for another breath. And then if it's available to you to scoot to the back of your chair and extend the other foot back, the back foot back to warrior two. You're holding the back of the chair with the palm up and the front arm reaches out to the side from behind you. If it's available to, reach the palm up, out in the front, over the front knee and foot. Keeping that backward spiral in the upper arms, maybe it's available to lower the palms down towards the ground as you do an alternate spiral of the forearms. Your gaze is over the front two fingers. In the middle, breathe here for warrior two. Deep breath in, full breath out. Lengthen through the spine, through the crown of the head, and extending through the fingertips. And then lower the hands, bringing the feet back to center. And we'll take the knees apart as we forward fold. Inhaling back up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale back to center. And then we'll take a warrior two to the other side. So scoot to the back of your chair. The back leg is straight if that's available to you. Holding the back of the chair, the back arm with palm up reaches and extends behind you, a little bit below the shoulder, and then the other arm, maybe that's available to reach and extend in front of you over the front foot. Exhale and inhale here. Maybe you spin the palms down towards the floor, lengthening through the fingertips, lengthening through the spine. Take a deep breath in here as you gaze out to the front. Deep breath in and full breath out. And then lower the hands, bring yourself back to center. We'll take another forward fold, sitting on the edge of your chair, hands on the knees, exhale, rebend. If it feels okay for your heart to come below the head, then you can reach towards the floor with the hands towards the floor once you get to your lap. Take a full breath in here. Inhale, lift the gaze, and then exhale, lower the head. Inhale, lift the gaze, just extending the neck. Exhale, lower the head. And then bring the knees, hands on the knees to press into your lap, to sit back up. Pause for a normal breath in and a normal breath out. And if it's available for you to stand up, we'll stand beside the side of our chair. Otherwise, we're going to come back into on the side of our chair into a warrior one. So if you're going to stand up, And you're going to come to the left side of your chair. The right foot will be in front and the left leg in back. A wide stance, so you're firmly rooted on the ground. Really feel the feet on the ground where you feel your stability there. And your hand can simply be on your hip for Warrior One, bending the front knee so that you can still see your big toe. So the knee is directly over the ankle. Inhale, lift the arm up if that's available. The gaze is forward. Deep breath in and full breath out. This is your Warrior One. If you squeeze the thighs together, feeling some real stability here. If you feel balanced, bring the other hand up and breathe here. Deep breath in and full breath out. Pause here for another full breath in and full breath out. And lower the hands and switch the feet out to the other side. So we're going to go stepping on the other side of the chair, or simply turn to the other side of the chair in Warrior One, like so. So, standing on the other side of the chair. Now, if you're on the right side of the chair, the left leg comes forward and the right foot comes back in a wide stance. So find your stability in your foundation of your feet. Bend the front knee, but not past the toe. You can still see your big toe. So the hand comes to the hip, Warrior One. Inhale, maybe the other arm comes up. Pause here. Take a deep breath in, feeling the foundation underneath you, squeezing the thighs together as you inhale, lift the arm up. If that feels okay, deep breath here. Full breath in and full breath out. Pause here for another breath in and another breath out. Then lower the hands to the chair or to the hands to the hip. Bring the feet together and then stand behind the chair or come to sitting in the chair with lifting of the heels and exhaling, lowering. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, lower. Then extend the leg out and pedal push the toe up and down, back and forth like so. Maybe you want to hold the back of the chair to make sure that you sit up nice and tall. As you extend and pedal push the foot back and forth like that. So alternating the other side, just pedal pushing back and forth. Getting some flow down to the lower body, pressing them into the chair with the knees apart. So seated now with the knees wide. Exhale, forward fold once again. Inhaling back up. Exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, back up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, back up. Pause for a normal breath in and a normal breath out. If it's available to cross at the ankles, you can. If it feels okay to cross at the knees, crossing the legs once again, the right over the left. Bring your hand to the back of the chair or the side of the chair. And then you will keep your gaze over the shoulder to the left. Exhale back to center. Inhale there. Maybe you bring your hand across the body, extend the arms so that the palms meet each other in extended arms in front of you. Reach the back of the chair or hold the side of the chair for security. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, turn over towards the other side. Deep breath in, full breath out. Keeping your gaze over the other shoulder. Thinking length on the inhale through the crown of the head. Exhale as your gaze maybe goes even farther into the twist. Deep breath in and full breath out. Inhale, keeping the shape of the lower body. Just take a panoramic view of the room as you slowly bring the gaze towards the center, as you turn the head back to center, and then undo the twist with the arms and legs. So we're going to take it to the other side, either crossed at the ankle or crossed at the leg. And the hand can rest behind you on the chair or on the lap. Inhale, gaze towards the right shoulder, where you were before. Deep breath here. Exhale, turn your gaze over towards the other shoulder. You may switch hands with a straight arm on top, resting on the lap. The other hand can hold the back of the chair or the side of the chair. And the gaze towards the left shoulder, lengthening on the inhale. Exhale as you twist. Think of length on the inhale. Exhale as your gaze goes farther towards the left side. Deep breath here. And then keep the shape of the lower body as you exhale. Take that other panoramic view of the room as if you're seeing it for the first time. As you notice everything about the moment. As you bring your gaze back to center. And then undo the bind of the arms and legs. Come to the edge of your chair. We'll take another forward fold. Exhale, rounding out the spine, lowering towards the ground. Maybe it's okay to reach towards the floor. Take another breath here if so. Otherwise, just go ahead and press into your lap as you sit back up to sitting. Exhale, forward fold once again. Keep your head above the heart if it does not feel right to go all the way down. Inhale, come back up. And pause for a normal breath in and another normal breath out. Returning to the normal breath, sitting back in your seat. If it feels okay to do, again, we're going to cross our legs as you either cross at the ankle or you cross at the knee. So flex the toe towards the knee and your hand can rest on the knee and massage the feet with the other hand. Just give it a nice little massage. Pause here. And then inhale, lengthen through the heart and through the spine, through the crown of the head lifts. You may forward fold as you lead with the heart. So without rounding in the spine, maybe you lean forward. It doesn't have to go a lot, as you feel maybe some sensation in the outer hip. A little forward fold here. Inhale, lift the heart, unwind the feet, and then switch over to the other side if that felt okay. Otherwise, just keep the knee bent and the ankle on the other ankle. If it's available to bring it to the knee. Keep the top toes pointing towards, or flex towards the knee. And then give yourself a nice little caressing massage on the bottom of the feet. Feeling some care and some TLC there. All right, we'll take a deep breath in as we arch the back and lift the heart, leading with the belly towards the lap, keeping a straight and neutral spine. We may bend and hinge forward with each breath. Maybe it comes forward and sinks more forward as you feel sensation maybe in the back of the hip. On the next inhale, lift and unwind the feet, and then sit to the edge of your chair as you take one more cat-cow here. Inhaling, lift the heart. Exhaling, rounding out the spine. Inhaling, pause with the hands on the back of the chair. Maybe you want to scoot to the edge of the chair. As you lift the heart, bring the shoulder blades down and back. Lift the gaze. Pause here. Take a deep breath here and exhale it out through the mouth. Deep breath in. full breath out. And scoot back in your chair to find a nice, comfortable seat where we began. The hands can be rest on the lap. As you exhale, drop the head towards the chest. Inhale, the gaze comes back up. Maybe you lift the gaze up towards the sky. Exhaling, lower the gaze, lower the chin down towards the chest and find a full breath there of in and out. Allow the weight of the head to relax. Inhale, lift the nose, lift the gaze as you raise the head up to look up. Exhaling, lower the gaze, lower the chin towards the chest. Once again, deep breath in and full breath out. Inhaling back to center. Bring the hands by the sides, and then maybe the palms face each other. Exhale, allow one ear to come towards the shoulder, and then drop the nose down towards the opposite knee, so you're looking down towards the floor. Deep breath here, with some sensation with the breath, noticing smooth, long breaths here. Inhale, bring the gaze forward, lift the gaze back up. Exhale, the opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. And then allow the nose and gaze and the weight of the head to come forward a little bit. Deep breath here. Smooth, long breaths out, maybe feeling sensation in the neck. Not forcing it, taking it gently here with a few more rounds of breath. The next exhale, bring the gaze forward and lift the head back up to center and bring the shoulders up, back, and around. Once again, shoulder shrugs up, back, and around. Hugging the shoulders up towards the ears and then lower them down on the ribs. Then set the hands back down on the lap as you notice the breath. Maybe you take a soft gaze again or eyes closed and begin to notice the sensations in the body as you feel the effect of gravity pulling you into your seat. For a basic relaxation, a conscious relaxation here, we'll take a moment or two, a few minutes to wind down and find ease. So no more efforted breathing, just simply breathing at your normal pace of your own rhythm, just feeling that natural hum of your own breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Noticing the sensations of the air on your skin. Allow the outer surface of the body to soften as you begin to relax into your seat. Breathing in and breathing out, allowing the body to be breathed. So you're just noticing maybe thoughts to come and go, like clouds in the sky. Just allow them to form and change shapes and float away. We're not chasing them. We're just noticing the breath. Simply noticing the sensations in our body. Without judgment, they're not good or bad. That's just where they are. As you continue to allow the belly to soften and relax, Notice the sensations that you feel with each breath. Bringing yourself compassion and ease. Pausing for a few moments of noticing and gratitude for your practice. Thank your body for all that it does. And thank you for allowing me to share this practice with you today. We'll bring our hands at our heart center, again, pressed firmly with one another, the thumbs at the heart. Bow gently to recall your intention that you set for your practice today. As you move on your unique path, the light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.